Before you do anything else right now, look across the room. Pick a word on a label, a number on a clock, or a face on the television. Really look. Is it crisp and sharp? Or is there something slightly soft about it? A haze, a blur, a dimness you have quietly learned to live with. If your vision has been slowly getting worse, especially in the mornings, right after a full night of sleep, your body is not failing you. It is sending you a very specific message. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly what that message is, why it keeps getting louder, and the one natural nutrient that may finally let your eyes start answering it. We're going to go through three things today. The first will change how you understand your eyes. The second will explain why what you are already doing may not be working. And the third, most people have simply never heard it. That is the one I do not want you to miss. I want to tell you about a woman named Dorothy from Savannah, Georgia. She is 74 years old, completely independent, and she had been doing everything her doctor told her. New prescription glasses every year, eye drops on the nightstand, a multivitamin every single morning without missing a day. And still, every morning when she opened her eyes, that first moment of sight felt thick and heavy, like looking through a dirty windshield. Her eye doctor told her what he had told her for years. "Dorothy, your eyes are aging. This is normal." She accepted it for a long time, but then one morning she asked a question nobody had ever thought to ask her back. If rest is supposed to help, why do my eyes feel worse right after I sleep? That question led her somewhere most people never look, and what she found there is exactly what we are going to talk about right now, because the answer may be the same one your own eyes have been waiting for. Here's something your eye doctor almost certainly never explained. Your eyes are under attack every single hour you are awake. Sunlight, screen glare, blue light from televisions and phones, indoor fluorescent lighting, dust and pollution. From the moment you open your eyes in the morning, your eyes are fighting a battle. They are fully in defense mode. They cannot repair themselves while they are working. It's simply not how the biology is designed. Think of a construction crew trying to rebuild a bridge while traffic is still rushing across it. Impossible. The real work, clearing out cellular waste, neutralizing the day's chemical damage, rebuilding stressed tissue, that only happens in one specific window: at night while you sleep. Nature designed your sleep cycle as your body's most important repair shift. But here's where things start to go wrong for so many people over 60. That overnight repair crew needs very specific raw materials to do their job. If those materials are not circulating in your blood by the time you fall asleep, the crew shows up, looks around, and has absolutely nothing to build with. The damage from the day just sits there, and you wake up the next morning with vision that feels a little heavier than it did the night before. Night after night, that adds up. But the reason those repair materials are not reaching your eyes has nothing to do with how many vitamins you are already taking. In fact, the answer may completely change the way you look at your supplement shelf. Your eyes are not ordinary organs. Biologically, they're a direct extension of your brain, actual brain tissue that grew outward. And just like your brain, nature built an almost impenetrable security wall around them to keep out viruses, toxins, and anything else in your bloodstream that could cause harm. Scientists call it the blood-retinal barrier. Picture the strictest security checkpoint you have ever seen. Every single molecule that tries to enter your eye gets screened. And here's the painful truth. Most of the vitamins in a standard multivitamin, including the ones sitting in your cabinet right now, are water-soluble. They hit that checkpoint, get turned away, travel back through your bloodstream, and quietly get flushed out through your kidneys. You take them every morning, and your body simply excretes them without a single molecule ever touching your retina. The same is true for lubricating eye drops. They bring real relief to the surface, the front of your eye. But the damage that's stealing your vision, the degeneration of the macula, the oxidation of receptor cells, that's happening in the very back of your eye. Putting drops on the surface to fix the retina is like painting the front door of your house to repair a leak in the basement. It feels like something, but it never reaches the problem. Go to your kitchen and cut an apple in half. Leave it on the counter and walk away for 10 minutes. When you come back, that bright white flesh will have turned brown and soft at the edges. You did not burn it. You did not poison it. All you did was expose it to air, and oxygen destroyed it. That process is called oxidation, and that exact same thing is happening inside your eye right now, every single day. The macula, the tiny, precise center of your retina that lets you read small print, recognize a loved one's face across a table, and see fine detail, consumes more oxygen than almost any other tissue in your entire body. All that metabolic work creates chemical sparks, what scientists call free radicals. If those sparks are not neutralized quickly, they begin burning the receptor cells in your retina one by one, slowly, quietly. The browning apple on your counter is the same biological story as the darkening blind spot in the central vision of someone with macular degeneration. It is not age causing that. It is oxidation, biological rust, accumulating because the eye is not getting what it needs to clean itself at night. There is a second enemy working alongside oxidation, and it catches many people completely off guard, even those who are not diabetic. When blood sugar runs even slightly elevated over many years, that excess glucose acts like slow dripping caramel seeping into a delicate mechanism. It coats the proteins in your eye's natural lens, the structure that is supposed to stay flexible and crystal clear. Over time, that lens goes stiff and cloudy. That is the beginning of cataracts. That is also the root of what many people call tired eyes, the vision that starts reasonably well in the morning and gets progressively worse as the day goes on. Not age, oxidation and sugar, cooking the lens slowly from the inside. And if oxidation is the cause, then a powerful enough antioxidant is the answer. Nature created exactly one that can get past that security wall. Only one. For decades, scientists asked what seemed like an impossible question. If the blood-retinal barrier blocks almost everything, is there any natural substance that can actually cross it, get inside the retina, and fight oxidation from within? The answer took years to find, and when they found it, it was not in a laboratory, it was at the bottom of the ocean. It's called astaxanthin. You've seen the evidence of it your entire life without knowing its name. It is what gives wild salmon its rich, deep red-orange flesh. It is what turns flamingos pink. They do not produce it themselves. They absorb it by eating a microscopic algae called Hematococcus pluvialis. When this algae comes under threat, extreme UV radiation, drought, heat, it produces astaxanthin as a full-body survival shield. That shield is so extraordinarily powerful that it can keep the algae alive, dormant, for years under conditions that would destroy almost any other living organism. Scientists have measured astaxanthin's antioxidant capacity and found it to be 6,000 times more potent than vitamin C and 550 times stronger than vitamin E. But the number that matters most for your eyes is not either of those. The number that matters most is this. Astaxanthin is one of the only antioxidants known to science that can pass through the blood-retinal barrier on its own. While every other common vitamin gets turned away at the checkpoint, astaxanthin has the precise molecular structure to slip right through, and once it gets inside, it does something no other antioxidant can do. It does not simply float near your cells and hope for the best. It physically integrates into the membrane of each retinal cell, wrapping itself around the entire structure. Think of your eye cells as small houses. Most antioxidants can only stand at the front door or the back door. Astaxanthin stretches across the whole house, roof, walls, foundation, and absorbs the damage before it ever reaches the inside. It becomes a built-in shield that works around the clock, including while you sleep. A gentle note before we go further, Everything here is educational information, not a personal prescription. If you are managing a diagnosed eye condition, or if you take prescription blood thinners, diabetes medication, or immune-affecting drugs, please speak with your doctor before starting any new supplement. That conversation is worth having. Here is the three-part nighttime protocol that may help your eyes access the repair cycle they were designed to use. The first element is natural astaxanthin, specifically sourced from Hematococcus pluvialis algae, not synthetic astaxanthin, which is manufactured from petrochemicals and used to color farmed fish. When you're reading a supplement label, you want to see those words, from Hematococcus pluvialis. As for dosage, research into retinal support has generally used between 4 and 12 milligrams daily. If your current supplement contains only 1 or 2 milligrams, it is unlikely to reach the levels that support meaningful retinal benefit. Take it with dinner. The timing matters, and you'll see why in a moment. The second element is combining astaxanthin with lutein and zeaxanthin. These two nutrients are your macula's built-in filter system. They concentrate specifically in the center of the retina and work like internal sunglasses, absorbing and neutralizing harmful blue light before it can reach your receptor cells. Astaxanthin protects the cell membrane. Lutein and zeaxanthin protect what's inside the cell from incoming light damage. Together, research suggests, the protective effect is not simply added, it may be multiplied. Look for a formula that contains all three in a single supplement. The third element is the step that determines whether the first two even work, and most people skip it entirely without knowing. Astaxanthin, lutein, and zeaxanthin are all fat-soluble nutrients. They need dietary fat present in your digestive system in order to be absorbed into your bloodstream and towards your eyes. Take them with only water or coffee, and the vast majority passes through you without being absorbed at all. Take them during a meal that includes half an avocado, a drizzle of real extra virgin olive oil, a whole egg, or a small piece of wild salmon, and the fat acts as a vehicle that carries those nutrients directly into your bloodstream and towards your eyes. One more thing to consider as you build this new habit. If your cell membranes are inflamed and stiffened by certain cooking oils, even the best nutrients may struggle to get in. Soybean oil, corn oil, canola, and sunflower oil, used regularly and processed in fried foods, may contribute to that membrane stiffness over time. Swapping them for extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or real butter when you cook gives your cell membranes the flexibility they need to let good things in. And finally, the dark room. Your body produces melatonin naturally when your environment goes dark, and melatonin is not just a sleep aid, it's also one of the most powerful antioxidants your body makes, specifically for your eyes. When you take your astaxanthin with dinner and then allow melatonin to rise naturally as the house gets quiet and dark, you create the two-part repair window your eyes were built to use. Astaxanthin rebuilds the cell membrane, melatonin coordinates the deeper cleaning work. But if you're scrolling on a bright phone screen in bed until midnight, that light signals your brain that it is still midday, and melatonin production shuts down. The repair window never opens. The request is simple. 1 hour before bed, screens go dark, lights go low, and you let your body understand that tonight it is time to heal. I want to acknowledge something honestly. If you have been dealing with worsening vision for years and you've already tried the vitamins and the drops and the new glasses and nothing has held, I understand why a sense of quiet defeat may have crept in. That feeling is real, and it is shared by more people than you know. But I want you to hear this clearly. The fact that those things didn't work doesn't mean your eyes can't get better. It may simply mean they weren't given the right tools. Here's what I'm asking you to try for just 3 nights. Tonight with dinner, include a healthy fat, avocado, olive oil, and egg. Take your astaxanthin with that meal. And 1 hour before you go to bed, put the phone down, dim the lights, and let the darkness do its work. 3 nights. That's the whole challenge. Many people notice their eyes feel more rested within the first few days. Some notice less eye fatigue when reading. Some find that morning haziness begins to ease. Results are different for every person, and I won't promise you a specific outcome because that wouldn't be honest. What I will tell you is this. Your eyes are designed to repair themselves. They have always had that ability. They may simply need the raw materials to finally do it. Give them 3 nights. See what they tell you. Now, if your eyes have been under this kind of oxidative stress, there is a very good chance something else has been happening at the same time, something most people never connect to their vision at all. It involves a specific protein that accumulates inside the body during sleep, and researchers studying both brain health and eye health after age 60 are now calling it one of the most overlooked factors they have ever seen. If you ever wake up feeling mentally slow, like it takes several minutes before your thoughts feel fully like your own, you need to understand what scientists found when they looked at what was happening inside the aging brain during those same dark nighttime hours when your eyes were supposed to be getting their repair. Because the two systems are more connected than anyone ever told you. And what they discovered in that research was something that completely